Sleep paralysis will have you feeling like there's an unseen entity holding you down or sitting on your chest. There might even be episodes of hallucinations, which makes the entire experience terrifying. But what exactly is sleep paralysis? And what are some of the more popular explanations and theories around it? And if you're watching this video through, be sure to stick around till the fourth theory, because this still has scientists baffled. Hey everyone, my name is Sean, host of Facts on TV, and welcome to another video. And in this episode, we're going to take a look at some theories surrounding sleep paralysis. It's certainly an interesting phenomenon, and it's a condition that affects millions of people around the world. But first off, let's define sleep paralysis. It's a condition that happens when a person is falling asleep or waking up. During this time, they find that they're unable to move their body or speak, even though they may be fully conscious. It could certainly be a terrifying experience, as some people report seeing and feeling the presence of a menacing entity in the room with them. So what causes sleep paralysis, and is there truly a scientific explanation behind it all? There are a few popular theories out there, but the truth is, none of them have been fully proven. And now, let's dive right into some of the most compelling explanations. Now, the first theory surrounds rapid eye movement sleep, or REM state. One of the more popular theories about sleep paralysis is that it occurs during the REM stage of sleep. During this stage, our brain is highly active, but our body is immobilized, which prevents us from acting out our dreams. However, sometimes people do wake up during this rapid eye movement stage, and their body remains paralyzed for a brief period. According to a post on MountSinai.org, a leading health and medical system, they state, during REM sleep, your body is relaxed and your muscles don't move. Sleep paralysis occurs when the sleep cycle is shifting between stages. When you wake up suddenly from REM sleep, your brain is awake, but your body is still in REM mode and can't move, causing you to feel like you're being paralyzed. Now, the same post continues to say, episodes of sleep paralysis could last for a few seconds to 1 or 2 minutes, while some people have claimed that the experience has lasted for a much longer time frame. Now, these episodes generally end on their own, or whenever it is that you're touched or moved, where in rare cases, you could have dreamlike experiences or hallucinations, which could be quite scary. A related study suggests that sleep paralysis could also be a sign of necrolepsy, a nervous system problem that causes extreme sleepiness and attacks of daytime sleep. And some researchers even claim that sleep paralysis could be linked to lucid dreaming, where lucid dreaming is where someone is aware that they are dreaming and can sometimes control the contents and events of their dream. And if you've ever seen the movie Inception, this idea is highly exemplified in the film. And it's said that sleep paralysis may occur when someone is transitioning from lucid dream to a state of awakeness.
Dreams feel real while we're in them. It's only when we wake up that we realize something was actually strange.
Another interesting theory is that sleep paralysis is hereditary and has to do with your genetics, where people who have a family history of sleep paralysis are more likely to experience it themselves. LifeScience.com published a 2015 article titled "Sleep Paralysis Linked to Genetics," stating that in a study of more than 800 twins and siblings, and whether they had experienced sleep paralysis, the results showed that genetics were partially to blame for the strange phenomenon. In addition, researchers found that the people in the study who had anxiety, slept poorly, or experienced stress in their lives were more likely to have these nightmarish experiences of sleep paralysis, which will lead into our next point. But to wrap up the role that genetics plays on sleep paralysis, the National Library of Medicine, National Center for Biotechnology Information, states in an official study that sleep paralysis seems to have a genetic component, and future work should attempt to identify candidate genes that may be involved. While replications of these findings is necessary, the study states that it hopes that the preliminary work will encourage the further investigation of the genetics of sleep paralysis. Now, this third theory deals with stress, depression, and anxiety, where it's said that stress and anxiety are often triggers for sleep paralysis. When we're stressed or anxious, our brain is more active, and we may have trouble relaxing into a deep sleep. And this can cause us to wake up through the REM stage and experience sleep paralysis. Now, the National Library of Medicine, National Center for Biotechnology Information, also has a study specifically on this topic, where the 2022 published study states Recurrent isolated sleep paralysis, or RISP, is a type of REM parasomnia. Individuals experiencing anxiety disorders, PTSD, exposure to chronic stress, or shift work are at a risk of developing the sleep disorder. Further on the topic, the Toronto Star reports in a 2018 article that according to information from the National Health Science, sleep paralysis can be triggered by anxiety, stress, and depression. And it continues to say that those with irregular sleeping patterns are more at risk at experiencing the sleep disorder while falling asleep or waking up. And lastly, theory number 4, which is by far the most controversial theory about sleep paralysis. And that is that sleep paralysis has supernatural explanations. Now, like I've stated before, this condition can certainly be scary, especially if you believe that it's being caused by a supernatural entity. A WebMed.com article states that research shows that people in countries as diverse as China and parts of Africa, Mexico, Canada, the UK, and the United States have long believed that sleep paralysis is caused by demons, witches, or supernatural creatures. The post continues to say that people report often experiencing hearing noises or sounds like buzzing, sensations of being dragged off the bed, flying, and even having difficulty breathing. In fact, some researchers believe that sleep paralysis is the reason for people reporting stories of alien abductions. Now, I came across an interesting website pertaining to sleep paralysis and black magic, and this is what it is that it had to say. The website states that sleep paralysis might seem like a physical issue, but it goes much deeper. This is purely a spirit world issue, where either the victim is being targeted by a black magician, or one is living in the house that is infested with evil spirits. While there's no scientific evidence to support these claims of it being a supernatural encounter, it still remains a popular belief in many cultures. It also leads one to question that if indeed there is a supernatural explanation, one that science just hasn't figured out yet. And with that, we'll leave it to you to decide. Is there a scientific explanation, or is this all in the realm of the supernatural? Now, if you've enjoyed the video today, please do us a big favor and smash the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and we'd love to hear your thoughts, so go ahead and leave your comments in the comment section of this video. And if you're interested in checking out more content, you might enjoy this video about the blood moon, or this one about some scary facts about space. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.